Hi, my name is Eric Worrell, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to edit a PDF. Now, you're probably a pretty astute chap, and you realize that the word edit is misspelled in the PDF we're viewing on the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make some basic edits. So if you're just trying to maybe edit a word, or maybe you're trying to change a list of bullet points into a numbered list, but also show you how you can edit if you're looking at a more complex formatting that you won't be able to do with the free options. I'm going to take you down the line, and this video is specifically structured in a way to show you how to piggyback off of the last service. I'm going to move kind of fast just because you guys can pause and go through, and I don't want to waste too much of your time, but just know that any resources I mentioned in this video will be in the pinned comment and the description below of the video. So let's get started and talk about how to edit a PDF with Google Drive. So here we are in Google Drive. This is a free service when you're starting out. I will again include all links to these services if you're not familiar with it. And what you're going to want to do is click New and then File Upload. And as you can see, I have the original PDF document. It is a PDF, and I'm going to click Open. So what it's going to do is it's going to import it as a PDF, and maybe I shouldn't have labeled it PDF because it's PDF.pdf, but you want to right click on it and you want to open with Google Docs. So what we're seeing now is that some of the formatting got screwed up on the PDF. If we're going back to the original one over here, you can see that the images have been pulled out. But if you're just trying to do some really basic stuff, such as this, and then maybe, deleting out this period. But when it comes to things such as the bullet points here, I wouldn't recommend just trying to go through and just like hitting the list option because you see that it gets pretty mixed up. What I'd recommend if you got something like this, try just deleting it out and seeing if you can reformat it by recreating that feature. So 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. In the case of this imagery here, it is showing up there, but it's just kind of messed up, so it's not able to display that. So Google Drive is not going to be a great option if you have some pretty serious complex edits to make, but you can kind of insert things like a horizontal line if you want to do stuff like that. But you can see that even that, the formatting is a little bit off. That should be going across the page. So this is a great option for very simple edits, but if you have something that is a formatting issue, it's probably not going to work for you. The last step, though, is to click File, Download As, and I'm just going to save it as a PDF. So we went from PDF, Google Drive itself converted it to a Word doc, and now you're going to see I'm going to click on this PDF, and you can see that that edit has been made. So let's take a look at how you can do this on Microsoft Word. So this is going to depend on which version of Word you have. A lot of people do have Word 2013 and Word 2016, but some people are starting to transition over to Microsoft Office 365, which is cloud-based, much like Google Drive. So why don't we start if you have Word 2013, 2016. I'm not even going to show you how to do it because it's the exact same way that we just did with Google Drive. You're just going to open the file, find the PDF and open it, and Word is going to convert it into a Word format that you can edit. And then when you save it, make sure you click File, Save As, and save as a PDF. But you're going to run into the same issues where you're not going to be able to get some of the formatting that's right here and here with images. You're not going to be able to do a lot of that type of stuff. So it'll work if it's just basic edits again, but if you're trying to do more complex edits, you're going to need to go to the next step. First, let's go back here though. And if you are looking to edit a PDF using Microsoft Office 365, unfortunately, right now you cannot just simply drop in a PDF file and have it convert over to a Word doc. So what I would recommend is going over to Google and typing in something like PDF to Word Converter. I found this smallpdf.com website to work for me. I'm putting up the visual on the screen, although no, it only allowed me to do one conversion per day and then asked you for money. There's a lot of different free services that'll do this for you. So what you'll want to do if you're using Office 365 is you will upload the converted file from the PDF that you used a third-party service for. And again, there's plenty of them that are for free if that's the route you want to go. And you can see that this is uploading, and you can see that the imagery and everything came through. With this, you might be able to turn an image like this because this one's slightly off, and you can do some basic edits. But when you have an image like this, it's going to be static, and that's where you're still going to run into issues as far as being able to format if there's a typo such as Springfield being spelled wrong in the address of this formatted PDF. But at the end, what you're going to do, if you can get to this point, you're just going to click Save As, and then we're going to click Download as PDF. So very similar, but you're going to need an extra step if you're using Microsoft Office 365 compared to Google Drive or Microsoft Word 2013 and 2016. Now we're looking at PDF Expert. So this is the paid option. Again, in the link in the description below, though, I do have a link that can save you up to 20% off of your purchase if you choose to go this route. But you can do a lot of different things with this. You can drop in digital signatures and you can edit text, but you can also edit some images in some ways too and highlight and do all sorts of things. And this was the app of the year in the Mac store. So it's a pretty well downloaded and well received app. So this is the app right here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to open how to edit a PDF. So when you do land on this document, as you can see, I'm on the free version right now. You want to click edit over here to go over to the editing options. I'm going to click text, and then you can see that whatever you can edit, it's going to put a box around. You notice that the image down here, I cannot edit, but I can edit that text right there. So this is pretty simple. You just click, and then of course, just like any kind of Word document, how to edit a PDF for free. What I've noticed with these bullet points is you're kind of better off just deleting these out completely and then creating a new text here. So you can do that just by going like this and and you have lots of different options just like you would with Microsoft Word. So you can decide exactly how you want it to look. We'll darken the text up. Perfect. So where this service really separates itself from Microsoft Word is in the annotation features. So what we're looking at here is the ability to draw lines and then make boxes. And this is what the tool I wanted to show you right here because the address is wrong in this image right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this wheel here. I'm going to get pretty damn close to the color of this green right there by using that little eyedropper tool. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing down here for the fill color. So for the fill color, again, I'm going to do the same thing, get the eyedropper tool, and I am going to create a box. So now that I have those colors selected, what I can do is I can just create a new box on this, just like if I was working inside of Paint, Photoshop, or other services like that. And I'm going to guess that it's going to try to like snap over to this other box, but that's good because we can get the same thickness. And then all I'm going to do is just make it a little bit smaller. And then by pressing the right arrow key on my computer, see if I can just get this matched up perfectly. So now that we have these boxes set up, I'm going to click the text button right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here and you can select your text color. I liked that yellow, thought that looked pretty good, and we can kind of dial that in. I'm going to close that and I'm just going to write 742 Evergreen Terrace, and we're going to have it as Springfield. I don't know if it's Massachusetts or not, but if you're not familiar, that's the address of The Simpsons. And again, it's very simple. If you want to make it a little bit larger, we can just put it up. But now we have an editable PDF that we can move around and position this exactly like you want. So we're at the end of the video now, but on the screen are two videos. One is going to show you how to create a transparent image of your signature. So if you ever need to drop that onto a PDF in different services. And the other one is a full review of Expert PDF if you want to check that out as well. But again, in the description, you will find the 20% discount link to save on your purchase if you want to get the Expert PDF for Mac. All right. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys watching. Take care.